Hey YouTube, welcome to the Haircuts official channel. Today we're going to be working on the 2003 Mini Cooper R53. This is Mini Cooper S, the supercharged edition. These things are a blast to drive. I love driving mine, the 6-speed. It just rips it going through the corners. It's just so enjoyable. If you haven't driven one before, I highly recommend that you get your hands on one. Just take one for a spin. The experience is just awesome. It's just a go-kart that you can kick around anywhere. And surprisingly, inside the room, it's quite roomy. So with this car, we pointed out that the rear hatch doesn't open, and one of the other problems is that the interior dome lights don't work. The driver's side door, it doesn't work with the electronic actuator is not working. So what we're going to take a look right now is at the interior dome lights. We already showed you about the rear hatch, so let's go take a look at the dome lights. So when you come up to the car, normally you open it up, you get inside, and that light would be coming on right there. But there's nothing there. And then you have these, they're not working, that's not working. The one in the trunk works no problem, as you can see, it's all lit up there. And then we have two down below, this one here and then there, so both the footwell lights, they're not working. What happened with this is all the problems sort of started around the same time, so I'm not sure if they're connected or not. After the car was done with paint, I went to go pick it up, and I changed these lights over to LED from the regular ones. So I put the regular ones back in just in case that's what the issue was. This center one right here, it sparked and then it blew a fuse. I replaced the fuse, and after that nothing worked. I went to go maybe an hour later get something out of the trunk, and the trunk wasn't opening. So that's why I'm not sure if they're interrelated or not. The body control module controls everything in this car, so I really hope it's not that, because that's pretty expensive. Like I said, so the fuse has been replaced. We've got like the interior taken apart, tracing the wiring. Maybe there was a short somewhere, and yeah, so that's sort of what we're taking a look at right now. All right, you guys are not gonna believe this, and I feel like an idiot for having taken most of this car apart. But so what I noticed now is, so just watch this light, okay? The fuse here is fuse number 14. That's for the interior dome light. So 14 down from the top, it's this blue one, this 15 amp. Now just watch this light. You see that light came on? Okay, so the fuse is pushed all the way in. I pulled it out just slightly, and the footwell light came on. I look over on that side, the footwell light is on over there, and the dome light is on as well. What the heck? So let's go back to the trunk. Now the trunk is opening. So I guess we sort of fixed it. For some reason, the fuse can't be fully seated in the car. So, in the fuse box. As long as that fuse is out, that's where it's making the full connection. I took the fuse out, I looked at it. Here, I'll show you guys. It is fine. You see it's not blown. It's perfectly fine. It's just that in there, it can't be fully seated. So you can see I left it out just a bit. So now we know what the problem was. So all that stuff can be buttoned back up, and just make sure these are working. Yep, okay, so all lights are working. So you can safely change them back to the LEDs. And then as a safety feature, at least for now going forward, we do have our that fishing wire in case the trunk does ever get locked again. Nice. That is nice to have that back. All right, so then the only thing that we got left on this one is the power door locks on the driver's side, and we'll get onto those.